A 3R Center is a scientific center for the promotion of the 3Rs principle in teaching and research through several approaches, such as, for example, promoting the establishment of courses on the 3Rs in scientific curricula, promoting, developing and coordinating studies and research in the field of the 3Rs, collaborating with other university structure, research center, public and private institutions of national and international levels. Implementing and promoting the development and use of new integrated in vitro as well as in silico methods in basic and applied research. Organizes courses, seminars, study conventions and scientific dissemination initiatives in various disciplinary fields and in compliance with current legislation, promoting collaboration with animal welfare organizations in the direction of alternative methods to animal and experimentation, promoting technology transfer from the academic world to industry. In Italy, there are two main 3R centers: the EU Reference Laboratory for Alternatives to Animal Testing, ECVAM, located in Ispra. It is an integral part of the Joint Research Center, the Science and Knowledge Service of the European Commission. The ECVAM is a big research center created as a reference lab under the directives of 2010 and whose scientists support to the 3Rs, giving scientific advice to the policymakers sitting in the Commission in Brussels. On December 2017, University of Genoa and Pisa spearheaded the Centro 3R, an inter-university center for the promotion of the 3Rs principles in teaching and research. The Italian Centro 3R is a not-for-profit platform for the promotion of the 3Rs principles in a scientific environment, according to the requirements of the EU Directives 2010 for the protection of animals used for scientific purposes. Up to date, the Centro 3R boasts some 300 members from Polytechnics of Turin and of Milan, the universities of Milan Bicocca and of Pavia. In addition, other universities will shortly join this network. This learning scenario will surely help pupils to understand the importance of the 3Rs in research and how the application of these principles requires the development of advanced human-specific models as complementary replacements to animal testing. Students can consider that becoming an expert in the field of 3Rs and working for the innovation of alternative methods could therefore guarantee employment as a profession of the future. Visiting and living a direct experience in a 3R center laboratory and discussing with a 3R expert could raise the students' enthusiasm for this topic. We have already contacted Professor Anna Maria Bassi, Deputy Director of the Italian Centro 3R, to organize a meeting in our school to talk about the activities of their research team and to host us in their laboratories and allow students to live practical experiences. For the training modules, some specialists of companies, leader in advancing models and millifluidic technologies, will be invited as tutors to provide several hands-on experiences to each participant by performing a toxicity test on commercial reconstructed human dermal tissue, a 3D dynamic in vitro model in dedicated bioreactor platform, as practical demonstration of the advantages of multi-organ and dynamic platforms to implement advanced in vitro models. The trainers will perform the flow bioreactors as in vitro model of connected cell cultures in dynamic conditions monitoring human organ environment simulation. I think that teaching about animal welfare on the 3 Rs is important, because they are topics that science and the entire humanity cannot ignore in an age in which sustainability is constantly spoken of. Even science must become increasingly sustainable and take into account the ways in which results are obtained, not focus only on achieving one's goals. Science must be able to criticize and evaluate the validity of methods and costs with respect to the obtained benefits. I'd like my students to learn that it is essential to try living with respect for all that surrounds us, that animals are sentient beings and not objects to be used as we want. I'd also like students to understand that finding alternative strategies to achieve the same results is always possible, and for this it is important to develop the creativity that is the basis of innovation. Finally, I'd like my students to learn the importance of being active citizens, capable of intervening for change and improving society.